Hi everyone, this is Marco Sison from Nomadic Fire, and today we're introducing a new video series. My beautiful partner Sandra, she's behind the camera, and together we're going to give you guided tours of potential places to live in different cities. We're going to show you the local restaurants, cool cafes, and hidden gems to give a glimpse of our favorite neighborhoods to anyone moving to Buenos Aires. For those that don't know me, I'm Marco Sison, and I'm thrilled to bring our community of 500,000 expats who visit Nomadic Fire's website another fact-filled video guide on our YouTube channel, where we bring you the best tips, tricks, and recommendations on how to live your best life abroad. NomadicFire.com brings you the best updated intelligence on expat life in different cities, countries overseas. With us, you get the unique perspective of having one source to compare, contrast, and capture life in retirement hotspots like Mexico, the Philippines, and Colombia. One of the hardest questions expats have to answer once they decide to move city is where to live. Today, I'm going to show you why Palermo Soho is one of the best neighborhoods in Buenos Aires. Here's something you may not know. Buenos Aires is huge. There are 15 million people living in the metropolitan area. I joked with Sandra that there are more people living in the metro than in Sandra's entire country. Especially if you've never been to a city before, and especially if it's a major city, you're going to be swamped with choices. Do you want to live downtown, or do you want to live in the suburbs? Do you want to live in the central business district or the hip artsy areas? Which areas are safe? Is this neighborhood good for expats with kids? If you're like me, I'm asking where I can find food, fun, and fitness. Today, we're going to be exploring Palermo Soho, discussing the pros and cons, and give our recommendation for the types of people who should live in this area. First, some background. Palermo is one of the biggest barrios in Buenos Aires. It's so big, it's further divided into sub-neighborhoods, one of them being Palermo Soho. This neighborhood is known for its restaurants, cafes, artistic spirit, colorful streets, and trendy ambiance. It's kind of that perfect blend between bohemian and chic, making it ideal for expats who want to live that lively atmosphere and vibe. One of the highlights of Palermo Soho is the vibrant street art. Take a look at these colorful murals lining the street. You can see the artists showcasing the neighborhood's creative energy and that cultural diversity. One of my favorite things about Buenos Aires is that living here is more like living in Southern Europe than living in South America. And one of the great things European immigrants brought to Buenos Aires is their coffee culture. Palermo Soho is home to some of the coziest cafes in Buenos Aires. If you're looking for a charming spot to relax, this is where you're going to find it. People enjoy sitting outside in the summer with just a cup of coffee and some delicious medialunas, which gives the city such a lively atmosphere and European charm. And just like in Europe, coffee here is meant to be enjoyed. They serve you coffee in big ceramic mugs that you're meant to enjoy while sitting. You linger, you socialize, so unlike in the US where you grab a paper cup to go while you're running in between meetings. If you're a foodie, Palermo Soho won't disappoint. More than any other neighborhood, Palermo Soho is dotted with delicious eateries serving up a mix of Argentine cuisine like steaks and choripans, as well as international flavors. You can find food in all the price categories. There's even a Michelin star restaurant called Don Julio if you want to splurge. But you have to reserve ahead of time because there's always a big line. And here is another European-y thing. That's a word, right? This city has a significant Italian population, and ice cream, known as helado in Spanish, has deep roots in Italian culinary traditions. Ice cream is deeply ingrained in Argentine culture as a favorite dessert and a go-to treat during various occasions. It's not just seen as a summer treat, but we actually enjoy it throughout the year. We were surprised to see ice cream stores open at midnight. Seriously, at midnight. We'd be coming home from the clubs and they'd still be open. The art of making high-quality gelato was brought to Argentina by Italian immigrants, so you will rarely ever be disappointed. However, we found our favorite ice cream place right here in Palermo Soho. Let's take a look. While Palermo Soho itself only has one or two green areas like Plaza Armenia, big park areas like the Botanical Gardens are not far away to give you a respite from the urban hustle. Palermo Soho is also very well connected via the Metro Line D and various bus lines. Palermo Soho is a shopper's delight. In Distro Arcos, you can find known brands like Adidas, Nike, Billabong, Lacoste, Levi's, Crocs. But I gotta warn you, imported brands tend to be more expensive in Argentina. Argentina is a country where you're better off shopping at one of the local little boutiques and small designer stores with unique yet affordable clothing. From fashion to handmade crafts, you'll find one-of-a-kind treasures in Palermo Soho. When it comes to fitness, there's a whole bunch of options waiting for you. Gyms, boxing, yoga, stretching, dancing, you name it. Soho also has open-air calisthenics parks where people meet up to train together. Walking the streets of Palermo Soho never gets boring. On weekends, Plaza Serrano hosts a market with local designer stalls offering trendy items. Around the square, various bars and restaurants set up temporary shops selling unique designer clothing and accessories, adds a really neat flair to the area. Plaza Serrano is a marketplace by day, but when the sun sets, Palermo Soho transforms into a buzzing nightlife hub. There's bars and clubs, they just come alive, and offers a diverse range of entertainment options. Whether you're into live music, or tango, or just enjoying a drink with friends, there's something here for everyone. Palermo Soho is great, and the dynamic vibe here is a big reason for why it's one of our favorite neighborhoods. Walking around Plaza Serrano at night, and hanging with the crowds, just has that buzz that makes you look forward to the weekends. But Palermo Soho is not the quietest of neighborhoods at night. If you're looking for something with a little bit more serene atmosphere, be sure to watch our next video on Palermo Hollywood. It's just a stroll away from Soho, and I think you're going to find the ideal mix of thrill and chill in Buenos Aires.